In 1873, Reverend C.S. Reynolds heard of the upcoming establishment of a public school district. He convinced his sister Jenny Reynolds Plum, a widow with 2 small children, to move to Florida in order to become the teacher for the new school. The school was to be located in a log building that housed the Midway Baptist Church. That building was located on what is now the Clearwater Municipal Cemetery. The log school operated for about 10 years, and eventually the school was replaced by the 2-story masonry building in 1906. By 1912, another building was built, and this became the first Clearwater High School. Sometime during the 1950s, a 3rd building was added to the site, and this housed the cafeteria and media center. The school closed around 2008, and there are reports of deaths and documented reports of a kitchen fire and a boiler explosion. Many believe the school buildings to be haunted by those who may have died here, and several of the school's principals, in particular Miss Plum. Elle, Carly and myself are joined tonight by our friends Bill and Dave. We'll link to their channels in the description, and we'd love if you could check them out and subscribe. But please join us for part 1 of our investigation of the South Ward School in Clearwater, Florida.
Now in this particular room we have 3 or 4 people we talk to. One is Miss Plum. Miss Plum will set off any cat balls. She's, I think, more of a stronger spirit. Was the principal here I don't know if she was the principal here at this school, but all I get is that she is a principal. I've asked that and set the K2's hitting. So you are a principal.
Hello, Miss Plum.
Were you a principal at this school? And this is the answer I always get. You don't. There's 3 boys that, I have to remember the story. 3 boys that were killed on the property. I think that's what it was. Is that you guys? No. Miss Plum, is that you? Is there somebody else? Somebody else. Usually I have Donna with me, but Donna could not make it tonight. She will be here tomorrow. Donna's the one that you usually talk to, and usually we get our best, yeah, you know who Donna is. Donna's the one you like to talk to a lot. Yep. You guys see the K2 going off?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, I was wondering when the lights were going off earlier downstairs with the native drumming, like, are there any, ancient spirits? Because this area, I'm sure with their
As soon as
native
you
tribes.
let the K2 hit real nice.
Yeah. Like that energy still has to be there. Like they're so spiritual and powerful. Like that energy still has to be there. Like they're so spiritual and powerful. Like that energy still has to be there. Like they're so spiritual and powerful.
Ms. Plum, are you still here with us or no?
Yeah,
He heard that too. Yeah.
I did too.
Ms. Plum? Ms. Plum, some kids were looking for you. John, are you here? John, are you here? John, are you here? I did this once before and I got the reaction on Plum. So Professor Kendall, Professor Hollins, and the neat thing about Hollins is that's what Dixie Hollins High School was named after.
Wow.
Joseph Reese, McMullen, which McMullen Booth Elementary School,
Mm-hmm.
and the road McMullen Booth. Kathleen Plum, Myrtle Plum, Kathleen's sister, okay? So you did have a sister, and her name was Myrtle. And then she got married, and her last name became Howell. Is that correct? Then there was a Catherine Wilcox, Goddard, Williams, Magera, Robert Reed, Eubanks, Fred Murray, Randall Roselle. Do you know any of those names at all? They were all principals here at the school.
It lit up a lot for Robert Reed.
Yeah, and the plums, it lit up some. There was one.
Robert Reed.
Yeah.
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 So Robert Reed was here from 1986 to 1988.
Oh, cat ball.
Mm-hmm.
He was here for only 2 years.
Wow.
What happened in 1988? What if he retired? What if he passed away?
Dave, Elle, and Debbie are now in the cafeteria and kitchen area. There are many artifacts here, including this portrait, which Dave believes has an attachment.
Are you messing with my camera? My phone? Are you making it hard for my camera to focus? Can you do that again?
It's so sad to think that
Yes.
people have their portraits done and their photos taken, and then somewhere along the line, there's nobody left that remembers them.
It's, yeah.
And then the photos and the portraits get given away, and it's sad.
Yeah. Well, Debbie has a wall in her, she calls it her family wall of random people that she sees, and now they become her family, you know, those photos that people have discarded. So, would you like to go home with Debbie? Because she will love you like family.
I do. Every time I find a portrait, I just got another one.
You did like those ones that you're drawn to.
Yeah, I am. I'm drawn to them sometimes. I got picked up one in Pennsylvania. And I do. I introduce myself and I say you're part of the family and you're coming home with me. And I get them a frame and put them on the wall. And
I was at an antique shop. She was getting one, and she was talking to it. And I heard her introducing herself. Welcome to the family. So I was like, this is my friend. I get her. So Dave, there you go. Now you know how we roll.
The best days at school was cafeteria, when before they introduced the fast food, when cafeteria food was like...
That was over here.
Was it in there? I thought it was in this one.
I don't know, I heard that. But... Thank
That's you in there. Can you make another noise? You want to come out and talk with us?
Was cafeteria, when before they introduced the fast food, when cafeteria food was like...
That was over here.
Was it in there? I thought it was in this one.
I don't know, I heard that. But... Thank
That's you in there. Can you make another noise? You want to come out and talk with us?
We decided to try an SD session in the walk-in freezer, with Elle seated inside while we asked questions and observed from the outside. This is almost like being in a Faraday cage.
What's my name?
I swear I heard the N-word twice.
Nice people.
I fooled you.
No, you didn't. You enjoy being here.
Ma! Something touched my head. Please no touching.
She might have... It might have been the tripwire behind her, because
There's a
that's...
tripwire behind you.
Because she put her head right back.
Yeah.
We speak.
Tell us how many of us you see.
Elle decided she needed to adjust the speed of the spirit box scan, and shortly after she resumes the session, there seems to be a strange robotic voice saying several unintelligible words.
Yeah, I had it all the way up on 3. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I had it all the way up on 3. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I had it all the way up on 3. Sure. Okay.
What tripwire lights?
Sins.
Oh. So that one has just changed colour. Yeah.
Can you change the light again?
I told you.
What did you tell us?
Bill.
Bill's here with us. He's over in the other building. Are you able
It's like
to go?
high-pitched screaming.
Are you able to go and find Bill? Give him a message for us?
Tell me more.
Okay.
What happened here?
Go find Bill. Send somebody to Bill.
So
like something's like crawling on me almost. It's like something's like crawling on me almost. It's like something's like crawling on me almost. Speak up.
Do you know my name? Are you able to touch her hair?
It is beautiful.
Was that your tummy?
Hmm.
Did you hear it?
Hmm.
There was a voice over here. I thought it was your tummy.
No. Are you able to touch her hair?
It is beautiful.
Was that your tummy?
Hmm.
Did you hear it?
Hmm.
There was a voice over here. I thought it was your tummy.
No.
Have no doubts.
What are you doing here?
It's unjustified.
Don't you know you can leave?
Death sentence. Did you get it?
You want me to shut the door? I lost my seat. There it is. The thing is, that radio should not be working.
It's impossible.
Can you touch her hair? Touch her arms.
It's like really low and growly.
Can you say her name?
3.
I asked earlier how many of us there were.
What was she called today?
Just keep moving.
The kids called her a name. What did they call her?
Eddie.
Who's Eddie?
I don't know.
Deborah.
That's my name. Hello? I asked. Well, I want to say our names. So I asked for how many we were. We got 3.
Mm-hmm.
And I've asked them to say our names. We've got Deborah so far.
Can you touch her on the arm?
Of course.
Then do it.
Especially if you want
For
to
the
see her
record.
freak out. If you want to see a lady freak out, go touch her somewhere. Touch her leg.
I took the goggles off. I felt like somebody was up in my face.
Okay.
I just, yeah. I was like, okay. I didn't know how long that was. I'm not getting like the pictures I normally get, but then I try and close my eyes, but then I hear the words.
Yeah.
So it's like that, that 2020. I'm not getting like the pictures I normally get, but then I try and close my eyes, but then I hear the words.
Yeah.
So it's like that, that 2020. It's like.
Well, I asked how many of us there were, and you did respond a little bit later and said 3.
Yeah.
And then I said, can you say our names? And you said Deborah, not long after that.
What was that?
It was like the door moved.
Okay.
That was loud.
Yeah. What was that?
It was like the door moved.
Okay.
That was loud.
Yeah. Can you move the door again?
Harry?
Miss Sally?
Mm-hmm.
Can you move the door again?
Harry?
Miss Sally?
If I'd have known.
Who are we talking to? Who are you? Tell us your name. Who are you? Tell us your name.
Touch her hair.
Hear that?
If they only knew.
Sounded like some kind of bang in there.
Yeah, I did. And she didn't, it wasn't a chair, a squeak or anything because she didn't move.
Shut up.
What was that?
Look at.
Oh, I heard it again.
What was that?
Look at.
Oh, I heard it again.
What was that?
Look at.
Oh, I heard it again.
Sounded, oh, that was my neck. Sounded female.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hear that? Sounded like it was in there. When you read me, the wire kept going off.
Really.
We decided to try a 360 EVP session, with each of us sitting in a different location.
Can you tell us the children's favorite food?
I forgot what the question was.
Can you tell us the children's favorite food?
Can you tell us the children's favourite food?
Can you tell us the children's favorite food?
What was the name of your best cook?
What was the name of your best cook?
What was the name of your best cook?
What object has a spirit attached to it?
What object has a spirit attached to it?
Which item has a spirit attached to it? Did you die here on this property?
Did you die here on this property?
Did you die here on this property?
Would you like for us to help you?
Would you like for us to help you?
Would you like for us to help you?
Was that you?
Yes, I'm pretty much here.
Okay.
Are you glad that we are trying to communicate with you?
Careful.
Mm-hmm.
Are you glad that we are trying to communicate with you?
Are you glad that we're trying to communicate with you?
Thank you for the cat ball, Ida. Can you light up another cat ball?
You want us to play back the recorder and see if we caught anything?
Yeah.
How many of you are here? Let's make a feedback testing. How many of you are here?
Trying to get close so they could hear the repeat.
What was cooking when the fire started? What was cooking when the fire started?
I keep feeling like I hear something
Yeah.
after that.
No, I
Don't-
was
Yeah.
thinking the same thing.
Okay, should I rewind it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that you-
I felt like I heard it's like 2 syllables. Sorry. Like a deeper voice.
What was cooking when the fire started? What was cooking when the fire started?
Yeah,
You
that-
hear that? There's something there. Listen. So it may have picked up better because it sounds like it comes from your camera. You know, closer to you. It's interesting. Let's get real
What
deeper
were the
into
names
this.
of those that passed away from the fire?
What was that? Did you hear that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. What were the names of those that passed away from the fire?
Whispering?
Yeah.
What were the names of those who passed away in the fire?
Eagle Eye. One of our friends that really listens.
Can you tell us the children's favorite food? I forgot what the question was. Can you tell us the children's favorite food? Can you tell us the
Did you hear that?
children's favorite food? Can you tell us the
Like right there, like right before Debbie starts talking.
Can you tell us the children's favorite food?
You never know what you're
I
telling
don't,
me.
I don't hear it.
Food.
Some,
Can you tell us the children's favorite food?
it's like 2 syllables right before you asked.
I couldn't hear it.
Can you tell us the children's favorite food?
I feel like there's almost like a
What's the
constant
name of your
whisper
best cook?
of the thing. Do you feel that? Hear that?
Mhm.
Just kidding.
But okay, has a spirit attached to it. Which item has a spirit attached to it?
Sorry. Then I just couldn't think anymore, and then
Did I hear it on this property? Did you die here on this property? Did you die here on this property? Would you like for us to help you?
what was that?
Well, that's where the cat ball went off.
Okay, so it was
I
that
didn't
noise
touch
in
it.
the cat ball. Did you hear that? Did you hear the noise on this tip?
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like for us to help you?
What was that?
That's what I was wondering.
It's right after her.
Yeah.
Would you like for us to help you?
It's funny, I didn't hear it that time.
Would you like for us to help you?
You know what I'm wondering? If it was something here.
Like they answered, but not.
Yeah, on the recorder, because
Yeah, so you might hear it.
you and I heard it, and then when you rewound it, it's not there.
That's weird. I never thought of that.
Yeah.
We are trying to communicate with you. Are you glad that we tried to communicate with you? Are you glad that we're trying to communicate with you?
Doesn't have a little tap.
Mm-hmm.
Can you light up another cat ball?
Does it tap again? Or it could be an EVP, you know, when you listen.
Yeah. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment and subscribe if you haven't already, and please consider becoming a member to support the channel and get early access to videos and exclusive content.